bonus issue. Let me say bonus issue. Bonus issue is like free shares. Free shares about what bonus issue. They are issuing them with free shares. Right? They are issuing them with free shares. And this is how they give out the free share. They will say that, okay, we are going to issue you with free shares. So at which point do they give them what free shares? They can give it to them for free because they want to entice or incentivize the shareholders, or if maybe they did not declare dividend, but they want to pay them in an alternative way by giving them what free shares. So bonus issue can be given or issued to the shareholders. So this is what they do. So they can say that, okay, we'll give you what new 3 shares of every what 5 shares that you hold. This is what we call what bonus issue, right? So the meaning of this one is that free what free 3 shares for 5 shares you hold. That is the meaning. If assuming if Kofi holds 5,000 shares in KP Limited, bonus issue is 3:5. What does it mean for Kofi? It means that they want to reward him with what? With free shares. So here, this is how Kofi will calculate and know his what number of shares that he holds. So Kofi will calculate that, okay, I have my outstanding shares. Therefore, if we say that this my outstanding shares is 5,000, and I'm giving what free shares of bonus issue of how much? 3 for what? For 5, right? So which is what? 3 is what? 5. What is in this? What is in for me, right? So Kofi will say that, okay, let me pick the what? My outstanding shares of what? 5,000. Then I multiply by what? By the bonus issue, which is what? 3 over what? Over 5. So when I multiply, then I will know the free shares they are giving it to me, because they told me that out of my 5,000, every 5 share that I hold, they'll give me 3 for free. You see, out of 5,000, every 5. So here, what it means is that out of the 5,000, every 5 shares, I'll get plus 3. Every 5 shares, I'll get plus 3. That's the meaning of that. But we cannot do this one for the 5,000. So all the 5,000. So that's how you go about it. So you'll pick your 5,000, multiply by 3 divided by 5. So it means they are giving Kofi how many shares? They are giving him 3,000 shares for free. So when Kofi add, so the total shares available for Kofi will be 8,000. This is what we call what bonus issue. All right. Now, when we have bonus issue along the line, when the company issues bonus to its shareholders, when you issue bonus issue, have you seen that bonus issue are for free? You know that. So you see that bonus issue are with what? Are with no what consideration, right? So when they issue bonus, you see it for free, so they don't pay for it, right? So if they don't pay for it, then there should be an adjustment to the existing share that has already been paid for. What I mean here is that if you have outstanding shares of maybe 5,000, these 5,000 they were paid, right? You paid to acquire these 5,000 shares. Now there's another bonus issue coming in. So this bonus issue is 3,000. Maybe it's what? 3 is to 5. So if 3 is to 5, this add to what? To the existing shareholders of how much? 3,000. And this share is what? Not paid, or is what? It's free. You see, when you are confronted like that, the standard says that you should what? You should do what we call retroactive adjustments to the what? To the existing shares. That's the meaning. you have to adjust the old shares or outstanding shares or like we should treat the bonus issue as if they already existed with the company. So here, let us look at this. So you have you have something like that. What do you do? So the adjustment that they are talking about, so the adjustment. So if you have what bonus issue, which is what 3 is to 5. The adjustment is called what? Bonus what? Fraction. So how do we determine the bonus fraction? You will add the what? 3 plus what? Plus 5, which gives you what? 8, all divided by what? Denominator 5, which is what? So that gives you what? 8 over 5. So this is what we call what? Bonus fraction. And this is what we use for what? For the retroactive what? Adjustment to the outstanding shares before the what? Before the bonus issue. So example here. So if you have profit after tax 400,000, outstanding shares is 40,000. You have bonus issue 34243. So this one is 1st January and this one is 1st October. Okay. Required find basic earning per share as of 31st December 2020. Okay, so this is how we go about it. So you have your what? You have the period, you have the shares, you have months, you have adjustment, you have what? Your weights. So you have your outstanding share. The outstanding share is much 40. The date was 1st January. Okay, and then 40,000. And they said that they issued a new share. So the outstanding, this is outstanding, they issued a new share. So when did they issue? So that share that they issue is what? Is bonus issue. Right? So when did they issue? They issued it on what? 1st April 2020. And then how was it? So it was so when you look at it, the ratio is 2:3. So you pick what? 2 divided by 3 times the outstanding share you have, which is what? 40,000. So what do you have? 2 over 3 times 40,000. That gives you what? 26667. All right. Then you add it. What do you have? So you have what? 666. Okay, so this is what you have. So at the end of the day, then you adjust the date, the month. So this one probably only how many months? 3 months. So that gives you 3 over what? Before new issue. So that gives you what? 3 over 12. And the total outstanding after bonus issue is will add up, give you what? 9. Well, you have how many months left to the end of the accounting year? 9 months. Well, there's no additional share that they issued. So this is how you will apportion the month. Okay, so when you are done, because there is bonus issue here. Since there's bonus issue here, we need to find our bonus fraction. And our bonus fraction will stem from the bonus issue that they issue. So it was 2 is to what? 2 is to 3 means 2 plus 3 all divided by what? By 3. So we have what? 5 over what? Over 3. So this is the what? The bonus fraction adjustment I'm talking about. So when you get the bonus fraction, then you come and then adjust it to what? To the outstanding shares prior to the bonus issue. It will be adjusted to only the outstanding shares prior to the bonus issue. So here you will have what? 5 over what? Over 3. That's all. So you will not adjust this outstanding. So that's how I'm saying that you adjust it to the what? To the outstanding shares prior or before the what? Before the bonus issue. So when you are done, that was you do your find your weight. So this gave me 16667. 667 times 9 over 12. That gives me what? 5,000, 50,000. So when I'm done, then I can comfortably find my wins. So How much is that? So that gives you what? 66667. Okay. So now I had my wins. Right. So that is it. That is how bonus issue is what is calculated. Do we have profit? We have profit. So if you have profit is what? 400,000. So you can comfortably find your basic earning per share to what? To be 400,000 all divided by what? 66667. Okay. I guess so. Six. All right. So that's about bonus issue. So let us look at this question. Figma Limited has had 5 million ordinary shares in issue on 3rd January 2014. The following event occurred. On 1st March 2014, the company issued 1 million ordinary shares at full market price. On 1st July, the company issued a further 2 million ordinary shares at full market price. On 1st October 2020, the company made a bonus issue of 1 new shares for every 4 shares held. The profit is what? 9,792.20. Calculate the basic earning per share for the year ended 24th in accordance with IAS 3. Also calculate the restated earning per share for the prior year, assuming that profit 2013 was 6 million and 5 million shares were in issue throughout what 2013. Okay, so let us work it out. The company name is what? Sigma Limited. Here you have your what? Your period. You have your shares. You have your months. You have your what? Your adjustments. You also have your what? Your weight. We have our standard shares, as they said. Our outstanding shares in the question is how much? The outstanding shares 5 million. We hand 3 zeros. What is the date? 1st January 2014. Okay. Did they issue new shares? In March, they issue 1 million shares. Share issue. So 1st March, they issue 1 million shares, which is 1,000. Did they issue another? Yes, they issued another share in what? In July, 2 million. So what you have to do is first you add this. This gives you what? 6,000. Then you come here. Then you come and say that they issue new share, new issue, July. How much? 1st July, 2 million, 2,000. So you add it. That gives you what? 8,000 for outstanding. Did they issue share? Yes, they issue share. That is bonus issue in October. Okay, 144. So bonus was issued, and it was what? In October 2014. So your pick is 144. So you'll give you 1 share for every share. So that gives you what? 1/4 times what? The outstanding shares, which is 8,000. 8,000. So when you multiply, what do I have? So the bonus issue is what? Is 2,000. So when I add it, that gives me what? 10,000 shares. So these are total shares. All right. So I'm done here. Now, because there's a bonus issue, I have to calculate my what? My bonus fraction. So that because it is what? 1:4, it will be what? 1 plus 4, all divided by 4. So here we're giving you 5. Okay. So watch here. Look at how I'm going to do the adjustment. The bonus fraction or period will affect. Take note of that. So note, bonus fraction shall affect all outstanding shares prior to issue of bonus. Okay, check this. So the fraction is what? It's 5/4. So we'll come here. Okay, so let us first adjust the waiting month. So here from 1st January to 1st March is how many months? It will be 2 months, right? From 1st January to 1st March is what? 2 months. Now this outstanding is going to take 5,000 and 10,000 to the end of the accounting year, but they only ended at where? July. So from 1st March to 1st July is how much? March, April, May, June, which is 4 months. So this will give you what? 4 over what? Over 12. Now, this outstanding is also going to carry all of them to December, but they ended up only in October. So this one will give you what? From July, August, September, 3 months. Now the rest of what of it will take it to December. So from October to December is what? It's 3 months. So when you are done, add them to see if it will be 12 months. 2 plus 4, 6, 9, and 12. So it is up to 12. So now let us come and do the what our bonus fraction adjustment. So I said that it will be affecting only outstanding share prior to what? Prior to the bonus. So here you see that it will affect this one, which is what? 5 over what? Over 4. This also is outstanding. 5 over what? Over 4. This one too is also outstanding. The 8,000. 5 over what? Over 4. Now, this is outstanding, but it only affects the what? The outstanding prior to what? Prior to the bonus issue. So this outstanding will not be affected because it is after the bonus issue. So here will be what? No adjustment. All right. So what do you do? When you are done, then you what? Then you do the math. First, this one is what? 1042. This one is 2,500. You multiply 2,500. So it's multiplication, or you multiply this times this times this times this. So it's multiplication is all right. So this one too is what? 2,500. This one too is what? 2,500. So the total will give you what? 84, 85. This one give you what? 85, 42. So this is our what? Our wins. And in the question, they said that we should find our basic earning per share. Okay, so check. What is our profit? The profit is what? 7,920. So you have what? Profit over what? Over your wins. 7,920. All divided by what? Your wins. 8,542. 8,542. The basic earning is what? 0.9. Good. So that is how this is calculated. Take note of that. Now let us look at question II. They said that we should do what we call, we should calculate the what? We should do what we call restate the earning per share for the prior year, assuming that the profit for 2013 was 6,000 and 5,000 shares were in issue throughout the 2013. Okay, all right. I. They said we should what? We should do restatement. Restate earning per share per year. Okay, so what is the meaning of restate earning per share per year? You see, they want to tell you that, you see, in 2013, this is what they gave you what? Net profits. Check in the question, it is the net profit, it was 6 million. Shares is 5 million. Okay, 6 million. Let me hang 3 zeros. And then the shares is how much? 5 million. So calculate the basic earning per share. So you have basic earning per share is what? Is equal to what? The profit over what? Over the shares. So that gives you how much? 6,000 over what? Over 5,000. So the basic earning per share will be how much? It will be 5,000 divided by 6,000 divided by 5,000. So it will give you 1 point. So that is the basic earning per share in a what? In 2030. Now watch here. In 2014, check your basic earning per share. So 2014, your basic earning, you have what? You have your net profits to be 7,920, and you have your what? Your wins or your shares, weighted shares. So how much? Check it. It is there. It's how much? 8,542. 8,542. And you have your what? Your basic earning per share to be what? 7,920 divided by 5,8,542. And it gave you 0.93. Now, when investor picks your financial statement, if the person is an investor, his first interest will be what? Will be investment analysis. So this is the interest the investor will look out for. So the person will go in there and start picking year on year what? Earnings. That's basic earning per share. Now, when the person picks it, the person is now looking at 2013. Basic earning per share is what? Is 1.2. Now, 2014, basic earning per share is how much? Is 0.9. Person will ask himself, say, why is 2013 the basic earning per share is good, but 2014 the basic earning per share is what? Is bad or is less? The person will start thinking otherwise that probably why is the what? Is the company, I mean, as the year goes on, the basic earning per share is reduced. So the person will start thinking like, okay, one, it could be that the company is unable or inability to manage their assets. Two, maybe they will talk about, they will start thinking that way to manage the assets, or they also start thinking about probably there is profit dwindling. So maybe inability to manage direct and indirect costs. All right, so your profit is going down. Or the person may also be thinking about, because if they're thinking about maybe you are not able to generate more profit. So the reason why probably your profit is also dwindling. So the person will be thinking around these things. But in order to prevent all this, so the prevention of what? Assumptions. Prevention of assumption. What do you do by investor? Right? Well, this is the outcome. So the person is also making a decision whether to invest or not. So in order to avoid all these things, there are things that you have to do. So what do? You need to do what you call restatement of what? Of your basic earning per share. Why are you doing restatement of basic earnings per share? Because of what? Bonus issue, which will what? Which will affect the wins due to what? The retroactive what? Adjustments, right? So you have to avoid all this. So how do we go about? How do you do this? So you come here, restatement. That's 2023. You have to restate it so that it will coincide before 2024, so that the person here can have a fair comparison of what of their financial state. So they've already told you that the 2024 the outstanding share was how much? Outstanding share was what? Was 5,000, and then they have what? Profit of how much? They have profit. Okay. So now that you know you know the outstanding share, what do you do next? You do what you call adjust for what? For bonus fraction. In 2024, what is the bonus fraction that they did the adjustment? The bonus fraction was what? It was 4, where is it? It's 4 what? 1 plus 4, which gives us what? 5 over 4. So it will give you what? 5 over what? Over 4. Then you multiply by what? By the outstanding share, which is what? 5,000. So when you multiply, what do you have? It will give me what? 6,250, right? It will give me 6,250. And they said that profit the company made was how much? In the question, what did they say? They said that company made profit of 6 million. That's what they said. It's 6 million. Profit after that is 6 million. Okay. Profit after that is 6 million. So that is it. So you realize that you have what your basic earning per share to what should be the profit, which is 6,000, divided by what? By the adjustment that you did to this. So how much? 0.96. So here, after the restatement, watch this. Okay, so now we can find out what our basic earning per share, which is profit over what? Over the number of shares. So here you have what our profit rate to be 6,000, all divided by shares, which is what? Just the adjusted one. So what do you have? You will have what? 0.96. So now you've done the adjustment. So you realize that 2013 The share is what? Basic earning per share is what? 0.696. And 2014 is what? 0.93. So when investor picks it, you see, the analysis will be easier. So the person may not have any perception about what? About the affairs managed by what? By the company. All right. So this is how basic earning per share is determined when there's what? There is bonus issue. All right. Thank you. So